hit a bumpy feeder road to Acholi-Madi district from Gulu, which is about 80 kilometers away. We got to River Joka, which locals say is the boundary that separates Amuru from Acholi-Madi district, a territory inhabited by the Madi ethnic group. From Acholi-Madi, we then proceeded to Zoka Primary School, where hundreds of people are fleeing tribal clashes in Apaa village have sought refuge. Violent clashes recently broke out between the Acholi and the Madi overland in Apaa village. Groups of people fleeing the violence kept streaming into the school for safety. Most of the displaced people are women and children. Some of the children are unaccompanied. Robert Anyanjo is a 24-year-old who fled the ethnic clashes. He says he survived being killed by the attackers on Saturday while weeding in the garden.
When I was like to see who they are, they were really approaching me with that anger.
As he fled, he was hit in the hand by the attackers, who were wielding spears, bows, and arrows. Anyanjo is a father of 4.
When they speared me, I just hold the spear with the left hand, and I increased the speed a bit. Now up to my neighbor's place, he was the one who removed it.
Everyone here has a sad story to tell. 58-year-old Serena Obote broke down as she narrated her ordeal. Her future is bleak. The clashes come on the heels of a long dry spell that left locals struggling to feed themselves. The old and young compete to get a share of the only meal of the day.
The concern for food is a big one. Secondly, even shelter, because their houses are all burnt. They don't know where they can sleep. As you can see, we are housing them in a primary school, which affects our education service for this primary school.
2 years ago, a group of elderly women stripped naked before senior government officials who had traveled to oversee the demarcation of a boundary. But what is the solution to the conflict, which is said to have started in 2015 after government announced the demarcation of boundaries between Acholi-Madi and Amuru district?
The solution to this, first of all, to me, is an establishment of visible security agencies at this point. That is the police post at a place called Zoka, and then at Apaa, with a very good human resource of our officers there, so that they can patrol the places. And secondly, now the solution to this situation is the 2 leaders of the 2 districts, Moro and Acholi-Madi, should sit and talk for peace.
Would you forgive those that did this to you?
I can forgive.
There is willingness from both sides to extend an olive branch and ensure they have peace. However, they say government must lead that effort. For now, the lives of these people remain at risk, since in case of any surprise attack or a well-calculated move, there is no one who can rescue them. The nearest police post from here is about 5 kilometers away. Sylvia Ruhanga, NTV, Acholi-Madi.